Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and yes, you all, we are doing a weekly candle post burn review. You all, I have been burning like crazy and I have a lot of empties, so I will be ramping up these type of videos more, which I know that makes you all excited because my elves love some post burn reviews, especially whenever I post a haul. I always can catch half the comments being like, oh, we can't wait for the post burn. So yes, I'm gonna ramp these up more because yeah, I have more empties. But last, we're gonna be doing a post burn review video. I have 6 candles, and they are, yes, 3 different brands. So yes, this should be fun. Really excited about this. As always, for old elves, you know the routine. For the new elves, let me break down the criteria when it comes to these post burn reviews. We always rate candles by 3 categories. The first category is burn experience, and that is literally, how did the candle actually burn? Did it tunnel? Did it pull out right? Did it keep dudding out? We talk about that in that area. Category number 2 is throw, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being scentless wax and 10 being powerhouse. Blew me out the water. Okay. And category number 3, we have the most important category, and that is, would I repurchase this candle again? And that is simply a yes or no answer. So that is the breakdown for post burn reviews, everyone. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. But before we do that, elves, you know what time it is. Lipstick of the day, everyone. We went with soft, subtle glam today, and with the nude. This is MAC Spirits lipstick. Yes, this is one of the newer additions to the collection I've talked about. And yeah, get into it. It's giving what it needs to give. Fragrance of the day, everyone. I used one of my lovely samples. I've talked about this in a previous fragrances I'm currently sampling video. This is from the House of Nichane, and this is Vain and Naive, which I have just about used this bad boy up. So I'm excited about this one. It smells like fruity plums, and I love the note of plum, so that's where we're at. So that is our scent of the day. So all right, elves, let's get into these post burn reviews. The first candle we're going to talk about is from the House of homeworx. Get excited. Yes, homeworx, aka Big Berthas, as the head elf likes to call them, because they're so heavy. And this candle was the white birch candle. Yes, there was some hype surrounding this one because it's considered a returning holiday favorite, a returning winter favorite for those that have been into homeworx. So when I saw that and I loved the label and it seemed intriguing to me, I said, why not? So I did, of course, place that order and got me one. The notes in white birch are white birch, fir balsam, crisp winter air. So this is a true winter scent. As you can see, 4 weeks in here. And now let's get into this here burn experience. So first off and foremost, this thing burned beautifully. Look how even of a burn this is. Look how clean that is. Burn experience is a flawless victory. I mean, hey, you paying premium prices for homeworx candles, so yeah, we should have premium performance, and yeah, we got it right here. This is excellent burn experience. Now, throw on a scale of 1 to 10. This thing filled the entire room. It smelled like a wintry forest in this camp, and it gave me what I needed. The title of white birch literally was true. It smelled like a whole birch forest up in here, and I loved it. So throw, let me tell you, throw on a scale of 1 to 10. Throw on this one was a 9. It was a powerhouse. It was just about to be almost too much, almost at that threshold, being a 10, but it's a 9, so it's still considered a powerhouse category type of candle. So very impressed with white birch. Absolutely. It was done in a pretty way where it wasn't like obnoxiously strong. It was pretty strong. I like it. Now, would I repurchase this candle again? Yes, I would. I actually tried to buy another one of these, but then they were sold out. I said, oh, the hype is real. So I was glad I had bought the one I did get right here. So this is a candle I would repurchase again next winter season. And again, that is the homeworx white birch candle. It's a yes for me. The next candle is from the House of Goose Creek, and it is a large jar candle. I have repurchased this candle before, so that tells you something right here. This is the Toasty Pumpkin Toddy candle. Check that out, elves. Look at the label. It's a little bright in here today. I'm actually filming during the daytime for a change. I normally film at night. So anywho, Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. Let me get into the notes for you. This candle is currently not available because this is considered a fall candle from Goose Creek, but it returns year after year. Top notes are, we have dark rum, spiked pumpkin, mid is molasses, maple, base is clove, toasted pecans, warm butter, light warm vanilla, and cinnamon. This is the epitome of gourmand and foodie with a boozy touch. Yes, Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. So let's get into it. This is technically a 2-wick type of candle. However, in the burn experience, really at the end is when I lost my other wick. If you can see in there, check that out. Burned all the way down, but as you can see, the flames got hot and it started to soot in this bad boy. But other than that, as you can see, it burned pretty evenly down for its burn experience in Toasty Pumpkin's Toddy. So I won't complain, because again, I literally lost the second wick right here at the end, which I was like, okay, it's at the end anyway, so I'm not gonna be too mad about that. But for the sake of the video and review, I have to note that. Throw on a scale of 1 to 10. Let me tell you, I know sometimes people tend to think large jars are soft, they don't throw, they don't project as much, which that tends to be more of a trend. Large jars tend to be kind of a softer vibe, especially now. Back in the day, not as much, but more so in the current era, these tend to be a little bit softer. But Toasted Pumpkin Toddy to me is reminiscent of the old school OG era of jar candles, because this thing fills the entire house. It fills the house. I smell it. I can smell it all through here, and I live in a 2-story. I can smell this candle throughout the whole house. So throw on a scale of 1 to 10, especially for a large jar. I gotta give it a 10, because large jars don't throw like this. I mean, it's very rare you get a large jar that's strong and you really smell it throughout your house. So Toasted Pumpkin Toddy is a banger and I love it. I hope to see Goose Creek bring this out in a 3-wick version, because it's such a good candle. Although, don't get me wrong, I love it as a large jar, but I would love to see it as a 3-wick, because I think more people would be more inclined to try this candle. It's great. Would I repurchase this one again? Yes, because here I am giving recommendations on how to make it better, because I enjoy this so much. And like I said, this is a true fall candle. If you do not buy it during the fall, you do not get it, because it sells out. So it's a great thing. And again, that is the Goose Creek Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. The next candle is from Goose Creek as well. This was from their Valentine's Day collection. Yay! As you all know, I did place a lovely order and I picked up like 4 of them. So yes, Goose Creek is on a roll right now with their seasonal type of collection. They just unleashed an entire slew of Easter collection candles, which I will be taking a look at another date, but that's another video. Anywho, next candle we have is the Under a Spell candle. Check that out. Yes, Under a Spell. Now let me get into the notes for you. This candle is currently sold out because it was on clearance, which I did tell y'all about in my community tab. So yeah, this bad boy sold out. So elves, y'all be on it. Top notes are pink spell, peach, raspberry, mid, cherry blossom, purple blossoms, and then the base we have blooms, sandalwood, amber musk. So okay, this is going to be fruity floral. That's really what this is going to be based on the notes. So now burn experience 3 wicks. As you can see, burned all the way down, pretty even burn. The flames did get a little high there at one point. Check that little burn suiting area, so I have to note that. But for the actual wax pool, beautiful, even, gave me no issues. I like that. Throw on a scale of 1 to 10. This was literally fruity as all get out, so this was kind of soft to me. The throw on this one was about a 6, whereas like I could smell it. I could smell it here and there. It did a disappearing act to me. Some days I could smell it, some days not as much, but it has that subtle fruity undertone, so it's a 6. Would I repurchase Under a Spell again? For me, it's a no, because it didn't move me and it didn't like let me know it was in the room enough. Like I said, again, it was a 6, so it was there, but it didn't give me the life that I needed. So Under a Spell from Goose Creek is a no. Next candle. Now we are in the house of Bath & Body Works. Yes, I feel like I haven't talked about Bath & Body Works in a minute, but here we are. Bath & Body Works, we have an online exclusive candle, everyone, and this was the White Velvet Coconut candle that came out during the holiday collection. This was a collection that just randomly popped up online, and you was really late to the party. Yeah, you were real late. But anywho, let's get into it. White Velvet Coconut notes are white velvet cake, coconut shavings, white butter cream. Okay, white, all white everything. That's what they doing right here. So yes, this is the epitome of a foodie. This is a foodie gourmand take on coconut. That's what this is for sure. 3 wax, as you can see, burned all the way down, very even. Flames got a little bit high. There is a line where the soot was starting to build away, but then it fixed itself, it corrected itself. So we're gonna award some effort for you self-correcting without me having to get mad at you. So okay, I will do a White Velvet Coconut. Throw on a scale of 1 to 10. You all, normally I'm not the biggest coconut like candle person, but I'm being slowly converted, because let me tell y'all something. white velvet coconut filled the house. I didn't think she was gonna do that because I'm like, it's a coconut scent. It's a winter time. It's not gonna throw. I mean, technically, it could be considered out of season because of the coconut. No, this filled my entire house. This was a 10. Blew my mind. I wasn't even checking for it. I was like, wait a minute. It smelled like straight up coconut up in here. This was a powerhouse. White velvet coconut, honey. Y'all can bring her back. She was good. She changed, like I said, she made me fix my opinion and get it together. She got me all the way together and I'm here for it. White velvet coconut, yeah. So would I repurchase this one again? Yes, I would, because I love when a candle makes me change my mind. I like to be corrected. You know, I don't feel like, oh, my mind is fixed in stone and that's it. I'm not gonna change it. That's not how I operate. This makes me like coconut scents even more, outside of just my normal baby like coconut sandalwood, which I love. But this is straight up coconut and it's amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Excellent candle. Bath & Body Works white velvet coconut. All right, you all. Next candle we have, this was a candle day candle. Ooh, and people lost their minds when they found out this was going to be a candle day exclusive. I ended up buying this candle off the strength of it was hyped up, and I was like, I'm not even normally into this scent like this, but I'm getting one because it's going to sell. This is the In the Stars candle, 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works, because people love the body care, which I know has a cold following, but I was like, okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what they're talking about. In the Stars, we got bergamot champagne, night blooming water lily, pink salted amber. Okay, so I said, okay, amber. I mean, based on the nose, this is very much body care. This isn't a traditional candle scent to me for Bath & Body Works. So check it out. Flawless victory on the burn. Very, very nice. Like, this is beautiful. Bath & Body Works, you did your thing with this one. And I will say, y'all, the smell is divine. I get the hype. In the Stars, I get it. This was beautiful. I burned it at nighttime. It was a lovely, pleasant scent. Throw on this one was an 8. So right in that early stages of being a powerhouse. It was beautiful. It was pretty. I enjoyed this in my bedroom. Very, very nice. I get why people hoarded this candle and bought crates of it. Actually, I wish I would have got a backup of it. So you already know the answer to the next category. Would I repurchase this candle again? And yes. This one is a yes, y'all. Absolutely. In the Stars is a yes. The last candle we have to talk about is from Bath & Body Works as well. And this is the Caramel Pumpkin Swirl candle. I got this one for 75% off during SAS. So, you know, we can't say no to that. And this is actually one of my favorite fall candles. This is a multiple time repurchase for me. Go ahead and put that out there. Let's see here. Notes are luscious caramel, ground cinnamon, rich brown sugar, creamy vanilla. So this is so foodie and sweet. I like the orange wax on this one. Burn experience is beautiful. Check that out. I will say, as always, this is a candle that always burns fast and hot, especially with the color wax, and this one did the same thing. It did not disappoint. No issues with the burn. I'm here for it. Smell, throw, 1 to 10. This is literally just sugary, syrupy caramel, and it's divine. It always fills the room. This is a 9. It's in the powerhouse category. Caramel Pumpkin Swirl is just nice and sugary sweet, and I enjoy it so much. Would I repurchase this candle again? Yeah. And of course, like I said, you all, I got it at 75% off. So it was a double year I was getting it. Yeah. So Caramel Pumpkin Swirl, keep bringing it out, Bath & Body Works. It's a good one. We like it. So all right, elves, that wraps up this edition of Weekly Candle Post Burn Reviews. Let me know what you think. What candles have you burned? I know one thing, you all, I am making my way through all of these last winter candles, candle day, all that. I'm almost done with all of them. So we're about to slowly transition into full-on spring, which, I mean, spring will be here in a week. So that's right on time. And I'm so excited to get into all of my floral scents. Can't wait. So if you're digging me, subscribe to the channel. If you're digging the content, like the video. And if you don't like neither one, that's okay too. I appreciate you watching me as always. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next video, elves. Bye, y'all.